The subscription economy has transformed consumer and business expectations. Businesses have discovered that they can subscribe to almost everything they need to run their business, from cloud software to delivery services, and now, due to the coronavirus pandemic, they also require similar convenience in their workforce.
When you have your own business, and especially when it's just you and one other person, your time is all you have to offer your clients. So I didn't think it was a good, best use of my time to be on emails with 7 different people trying to figure out the best time for a 30-minute conference call. So right away I knew that I could be more efficient if I had someone who could help me with that. And so my partner and I really realized that we needed help. And I didn't know how to start, and I didn't feel comfortable enough being responsible for another employee yet, because I just didn't know where the business was going to take me. So actually, I have to say, I called Stu, who's a dear friend, and I asked, as he had started his business, many years before me and is wildly successful. And so I said, how do you do it? And he immediately said,
most people I work with people who have assistants. Lots of them have remote assistants. You should hire people who are good at what they can do so that you can do what you're good at what you can do. And you don't have to pay for a full-time person. I'm almost 10 years into this, and I really only need a quarter of a person.
As I started my business, so many other people, peers and contemporaries, are transitioning to doing their own thing or being freelance or wanting to kind of make flexible hours, or whatever the reason, they're kind of leaving the traditional workforce. But it also means that they're facing some of these same challenges. They're not ready to hire full-time staff. They know they need the support. How are they going to do it and find someone really amazing?
In this new world, shifting to subscription staffing doesn't just benefit businesses, it also creates a healthy and safe environment in which team members can thrive. Unlike the rigidity of traditional employment, subscription staffing offers talented workers remote positions, greater flexibility, and the opportunity to work with a variety of interesting companies, which leads to greater satisfaction, stimulation, and ongoing learning.
Subscription staffing is really about as cutting edge as it gets. We're at the forefront of the future, combining 2 movements, that of remote work and that of the subscription economy. And they're meeting to really form this place where companies can bring on talent in a way that's simple and never been done before. We all know how hard it is to find talent quickly, let alone somebody who has experience working remotely and who has the skills and the personality that's really tailored to the client's need. Our clients come from a variety of different industries. There really is no industry that we don't provide services to. And a lot of times we'll have clients who will come on and they'll just subscribe to one executive assistant, and then a little bit later they'll take on another one, and then they'll have another one. So they may have 3 staff members, some of them doing executive assistant, some of them doing project management or marketing or more.
There are thousands of mothers and caregivers and military spouses out there who have a huge amount of experience but need the flexibility to be able to work remotely. And why shouldn't they be able to? If they have 10 or 15 years of corporate experience, they should be able to continue that and work with Fortune 500 companies and care for their families.
Founded in 2012 on the principle to allow talented people that need to work remotely the flexibility to do so without having to compromise their career, Boldly takes care of employment requirements so business owners can onboard the brilliant remote staff they need to grow their business without the hassle of hiring. Boldly is a tremendous win-win where companies are able to access remote talent and where talented team members are able to work with companies that inspire them.
So the coronavirus pandemic has really accelerated the world's experience with remote work. I think a lot of people have been thrown into it, not realizing exactly what it's like. And for us, fortunately, it's something that we've been doing since 2012, and we do it really well. The clients subscribe to our service, and they get to work with someone who has 10 or 15 years of experience, who is ready to get started right away, someone who becomes an integral part of their team and is excited about the work and passionate about seeing their company succeed, and all without the hassle of worrying about hiring, recruiting, and compliance.
Boldly is one of the very few remote staffing companies that employs our team, which is what allows us to retain them for the long term, which is super important to our team for continuity, but also for our clients who have put a lot of trust in our team. We actually take the time to get to know you, to get to know what your specific background is and your experiences are, and then we match you accordingly. You also get to work with not just one client, but multiple clients for the long term.
We want to see our team members happy, and we want to see our clients thriving, and it's really that synergy that creates successful outcomes.
Because of Boldly, I was able to increase my productivity easily 15-20%. It saved me that much time. It is a perfect and seamless system, and it gets us out of doing things that we do not need to spend time doing.
You have to have Boldly. You need, they are the best. It's easy. You get paired with someone great. They help you. They're flexible, and you don't have to worry about the startup costs and the thing, of having a full-time employee. There would be no way that I'd be able to find my perfect Rhonda if I was just looking locally and constrained by traditional hiring. With Boldly, you're given professionals who have done this for their career, and this is what they want to do. And so you're working with someone who enjoys what they're doing and who makes it part of their life, and so that just makes the relationship all the better.
Whether you're looking to hire ridiculously talented staff or you're ready for the dream job you never thought existed, Boldly can help. Visit boldly.com to start the conversation and change the way you do business.